What's up, TTR family, and happy new year. Welcome back to TTR as the full cast. You know, Meech Black and main event RJ been holding it down for the AEW crowd. Okay.
Holding it down for the sickles, bro.
Holding it down for the dub. But now me, JD, and your boy Dirty Dan, we back on the panel to talk about some WWE. And you know, we might surprise y'all this year. We might pull up for some AEW. I've been watching. It's been very impressive.
Hey,
It's been pretty impressive, man.
Not that bad on the dub.
Listen, I know it's still early in the year. Happy New Year to you all. I hope all of you are in good health in 2025, and I hope it is starting off well for you. Speaking of starting well, we started off extremely well, not only for TTR, but for Raw. I thought it was well. Before we dive too much into that, I do want to introduce something new to the TTR family. So we're going to call this little segment in the beginning, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And what we'll do is we'll scrunch all of the good, the bad, and the ugly from the prior week of wrestling, because we typically talk about SmackDown from the prior week, maybe some AEW, some NXT. We'll crunch all of these smaller topics and we'll talk about them. We'll give them a thumbs up. We'll clap up for them. If it's bad, we'll boo it. We'll give it a thumbs down. Or if it's ugly, we'll just we'll kind of cut it. So we'll go over some of these, and these are more sporadic. These are more just quick decisions. We're not gonna really give it thought. We're gonna say how we feel instantly and kind of go from there. So starting off with the good, the bad, and the ugly TTR family. Tiffany Stratton winning the championship belt. Clap it up for Tiffany Stratton. I am so happy for Tiffy time. I think we all agree with that. About damn time, right? We're tired of tired of treating the Money in the Bank like a toy. Cash that thing in and let's get this dub. And that's what she did. And I mean, she got a beautiful pop, well deserved. Congrats, Tiffany Stratton. Cody KO at the Rumble. I clap it up. I like it.
I'm so excited for that.
I can't wait for the ladder match.
Excitement is all of that. Rumble's cool, but I want to see where that match goes.
And we're gonna be in a movie theater, like, bro. It's gonna be so lit, yo.
TTR
TTR family, y'all gonna see that behind the scenes stuff. We're gonna be taking a lot of videos, not to get off the beaten path, but we are getting a private theater for the Royal Rumble as TTR family, and we're gonna pull up and have a grand old time, and we get to see Cody KO and the Royal Rumble. Clap it up, thumbs up for all of that. I love it. All right. Netflix camera angles. Clap it up.
I can't clap it up. I can't.
That rock angle was so dope. It was like
because we had to keep it being. There's certain angles where it's blurry on my side. The drone was blurry.
A little bit, but that's internet connection and satellite. I get it. The one angle, because I did rewatch it. The one angle was, but come on, bro, you're nitpicking.
The drone was moving fast as fuck, bro.
That's it. Cool. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's more of the blur from the speed.
That's literally the only thing we gotta.
It was nitpicker, bro. Nah.
God.
Netflix overall experience. I'm gonna give this one a thumbs up as well.
Yeah.
I don't clap, but it's
zero buffers.
Zero buffers?
No buffers. They actually figured that out with the boxing match.
We all agree, cleanest looking Raw of all time.
Absolutely.
I mean, listen, we have moving graphics on Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see those.
No,
we have cursing.
Sick.
Yeah, we have
no
cursing.
bleach.
We have cursing. I was gonna get there. Don't beat it off yet. Pause. Don't beat off my day. Don't beat off my list. You're beating off my list. You're beating off my list. Relax, okay? Entrances fucked up. Okay, let me explain this one. The fucked up entrances. Okay, why does Jay come out before Drew? Okay, Drew comes out after Jay, which doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. And Liv comes out before Rhea. I listen. I don't get it. If you're gonna say that Rhea came out after Liv because she has a bigger pop, respect it. Then Jay Uso should come out after Drew, if that's the logic.
I think they did the J first because they were going to commercial and they were trying to keep people up for it. So,
Dude,
I'm about to say they go right to commercial.
do not save them. Do not save them.
It makes sense
when
though.
they're doing the yeet and you got Travis Scott out there the entire time, you can kind of get through that commercial a lot faster. I mean, I get that one.
Okay,
I'm away on that.
And the real one, even though I'm not gonna lie, I don't agree. 'Cause I feel like the champion should come out last. I'm not gonna act like I don't know because there's been plenty of times Stone Cold came out after a champion.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. But that's what I'm saying. Then I understand if it's the bigger pop thing, but then Drew shouldn't have come out. But I get it. Okay, it kind of makes sense. All right.
No,
all
but
right.
after RJ said that, I agree with that.
Yeah,
It's probably
that makes
because they were going to
sense.
commercial.
That makes sense. All right, on
I
to the
can't wait
next.
to talk about that.
Speaking of cursing, Solo holding it down with the heat. My man has garnered so much. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. We gotta clap it up. We gotta. He has garnered. Listen, TTR fam. We have. I'm gonna say we because I'm gonna say as a collective, somewhat. Because I mean, RJ and Meech weren't laughing so much, but me and Danny were really laughing at this idea that this guy Solo really ain't gonna really be too much, and my man has turned it around and he got it to where you hear a "fuck you" Solo chant in WWE realm, and we let it go. Clap it up for the "fuck you" Solo chants, and you can hear him. Yep. No blanking out. Thank you, thank you so much for not blanking those things out. That is the best part.
That's the best part.
On to my next topic, John Cena. Clap it up for John Cena. Clap it up for John Cena. Just John Cena. I don't have nothing else to say. It's just John Cena, bro. Just John Cena and his.
He knows what he's doing, bro. He had the crown in his hand,
bro. This is the start of the very end for him, and he just beautiful.
It's crazy.
I felt like he told everybody the truth though, even though he's giving everybody hope.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he's letting everybody know. I'm not gonna let myself win a 17th title, bro.
It's not happening. Yeah, and I mean, I respect that. I do respect that. On to the next one. Speaking of titles, Liv Morgan's title run.
I'm clapping it up.
I guess.
Hey.
Listen.
But I will say it's not her fault because the booking was very terrible.
I agree.
Because they made it a lot about Dom.
I'm not saying she don't have. Of course, she has room to improve, but I feel like she's improved wonders from when she won the title. So.
Absolutely,
I was gonna say that, and Liv Morgan as a character has come a long way. I mean, I don't know about wrestling wise, but character wise, I mean, she has gone from. I mean, she was pretty known, but I mean, she just has blossomed and bloomed, and I mean, just. It has even helped propel WWE into a Netflix era that is nice and smooth, and handed it off to Rhea in a respectful way. I think it was a nice, good match, and I mean, thank God we're done with the storyline. I think we're all happy for that. Thumbs up for that.
Clap it up.
Hulk Hogan being booed out the arena.
Boo.
I'm so proud
of LA. I'm so proud of LA.
Shout out to LA.
All I gotta say is fuck Hogan.
Fuck Hogan. All right.
Fuck Hogan.
That's right. That is correct. And you know what? I'm gonna end it with AEW starting off correctly. I'm gonna give it thumbs up. We're gonna clap it up. We're gonna clap it up. There you go.
They did their thing, and what they're setting up for what's about to come from now until the summer, we in for a good ride.
Very good ride.
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, man, like they have signed top talent, they have developed top talent. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. Like they're doing a mighty fine job. Now let's talk about let's get into the meat and potatoes here. Let's talk about some of these main topics. All right. Yeah. So, boys. TTR fam. The big thing was Raw and Netflix and the whole entire Raw just, again, shifting and becoming something major. Nothing major happened on Raw as far as like storylines and things like that. And that was probably the major complaint coming from most wrestling fans, that there wasn't a lot of wrestling, a lot of stories didn't happen. There was a lot more entertainment pieces, I guess, a lot of I guess movies and I guess cuts is what you want to call it. A lot of commercials, a lot of promos. They did the Hulk Hogan thing again. Like there's just a lot of different. You had the Travis Scott with the yeet that took 10 minutes. You had the Rock come
I want to say something.
Like there's so many different things that took us so much time. Go ahead. Yeah.
I was going to just real quick because Travis Scott, they bamboozled us with that too.
Yeah, they said it was going to be a concert.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's supposed to be a performance. And when he came out, I'm in my living room like, yeah. And then he just sit there with a beer and a blunt. I'm like,
done. Just wrapped it up. Yeah,
I'm like, okay, bro.
So, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say it was something, completely perfect, but I think it was a well job. I like what they did, and some things did come about it. So let's dive into it. The tribal match started off the night, and I think it was an instant classic. I think these two guys went out and put on an amazing show. But I'll pass it off to now the panel. We'll pass this off to Dirty Dan. We'll get Dirty Dan to start us off here. For the tribal match, how did you feel about it? And did you feel like it was an instant classic? And then we'll kind of dive into the surprise attack as well.
Nah, I agree. It was definitely instant classic. It was a great way to start off the damn show.
Like with a
Like
banger.
I agree.
Yeah, the whole back and forth, the added drama. I mean, they had me. I honestly thought Solo was gonna win.
Me too.
I thought so too.
I really thought Solo was gonna win. However, he was gonna win, I don't know, but I really thought he was gonna win. So to give it to Roman, I was thoroughly shocked. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too.
But it was a great match. I will, yeah.
One thing
That's
I
a great
was
match.
shocked by, because you said shocked, and now we pass it off to Meechy Black. Meechy Black. One thing I was shocked by was KO coming out of nowhere and trying to put. Talk to me.
I don't know. I don't know where that's come from. Maybe they had some type of interaction at some point in time.
Yeah.
Because last week on SmackDown, he told the OG Bloodline to watch their back. So maybe they're playing off of that, and he's going to help Solo. But it honestly came out of nowhere. I have no idea.
I don't think he's helping Solo.
I don't think it came out of nowhere. I think it's because Cody was in ringside.
Well, it's that, and also the whole reason he's mad at Cody is because
It's because
Roman,
of bloodline. Yeah.
and Roman is the one who kept beating the shit out of him, and for like 2 years.
That's true. For
straight.
2 years.
Not out of
Right.
He ran him over the golf cart.
Shocked he was there. Don't get me wrong, but it's not out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah, it's not really out of nowhere.
And
Yeah.
let's be
When I
honest.
say out of nowhere, I just mean him being
But
there.
recently, for sure, though, I feel like, I don't know. Go ahead, Dirty Dan.
Let's just be honest. They just needed a way to have Cody be on TV real quick.
I
on Raw.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And then it also brought up Jacob, which I loved. And I like to see the other bloodline members getting involved because they do need shine as well. So, that took up about 10, 20 minutes going back to some of the time taken up. But, so I guess it was surprise attack, but not, not Cody. KO does interfere, gets chased away by Cody. Did you feel like, RJ, do you feel like that this was too much? Or do you feel like this was just right for the match? It felt like a lot happened throughout the match. So as far as the match, it was good, but do you feel like it was too much theatrics? Or do you feel like, it was just right? It was just to showcase all of their talent. You had to get Cody on the TV. How did you feel overall about the ending of the match?
No, I think it was pretty on par for a tribal combat match or whatever they're calling it these days. There's like 30 different names.
A hardcore match. I mean, it's just a match.
Hardcore
Yeah.
Street Fighter, Street Fight. They've got 30 of them.
Yeah.
Whatever Sheamus calls them too, the Belfast brawls, whatever. It's like there's 30 days for them.
Yeah.
I mean, it fits with the bloodline and everything they've been doing. It was very cinematic. You always love to see a good Jacob Fatu spots. Like it was a nice, clean way to do it. Still can't believe Kevin Owens showed up. I verbally screamed in my living room. So I was like, where the whatever. But I mean, I still never felt that Solo was gonna win this match though. There was no like I thought maybe, but I thought they just there was too many routes for Roman winning that I couldn't be convinced.
Couldn't get past it, yeah.
I honestly thought. Oh, sorry.
But with that being said, I think this was Solo's best outing so far since he's started taking over Tribal Chief stuff.
Definitely.
So it sucks that was his last match under this gimmick, but also he's got to bring that to the other matches because I was like, okay, Solo didn't look as bad as kind of like the SummerSlam match.
Before you go, Meech, okay, I'm gonna pass this off to you then because I like this. I actually added a question. So if this is Solo's best outing and then he's now lost his Ulafala, Meech, what does this do for him? Like how do you keep him steamrolling?
He gets his leg. I keep saying it. He gets his leg back. That's my favorite phrase. He's going to continue. He has to, because as the tribal chief, when you lose, you're allowed to get your rematch. Look at Roman. Roman lost, guys, rematch.
So
did he though? Because he lost in Mania and then was getting beat up or beating them up for like 18 weeks.
Good, so Dan, really quick.
Well,
got another question. Go ahead.
I agree. This ain't over. Okay, let's just remember what Solo said to Paul Heyman. He said, if I lose, I will acknowledge Roman, which he did not do after the match, which means they're going to save this for SmackDown, and they're going to go face-to-face most likely. And Solo is not going to acknowledge him. We all know this. They're going to continue this somehow. I'm telling you right now.
I'm going to say it on the pod on January 7th, 2025. Paul Heyman and The Rock are in cahoots. And they're going to turn on Roman. That's fine.
Yeah, y'all been waiting for that forever. I don't know.
I'm about to say, I see
that. But it's going to be Paul Heyman and The Rock. They're in cahoots. They're going to turn on Roman.
Okay, so then this is my question, because then so we're gonna continue this. So what's the end game here? Like what are we doing at like WrestleMania? Like what is the end game?
I feel like the end game is gonna be Rock Roman.
Yeah,
they tried to add the tension at the end where it's like the Rock's looking at him, everybody's like,
okay, yeah, but no, because like they had the Rock drinking with Cody and toasting it up, getting everybody hugs and being all friendly, like. To me, if anything, that means it's dead. Like that means they're not doing the WrestleMania thing.
The feud with Cody's dead.
No,
because not the feud with Roman.
He put the over follow him on everything. He was over there hugging him and everything in the back.
Fine.
And this is on IG like normal. Like they cool.
See, I'm telling you, bro, they're going to turn.
I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of was on that one. I feel like they were trying to
really
at least insinuate that it's not anytime soon.
No,
because he was just too nice with everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
He was even nice in his promo when he came out. He was babyface Rock again.
Well, he
better be nice to Cody, okay? Cody's making him money. Okay?
That's true.
He better be nice to Cody.
But like you were expecting a rock bottom, bro. Like everybody was expecting him to do something.
I ain't gonna lie. The natural assumption was this whole Cody shit happened because Rock wanted to butt in and muscle his steroid ass in and be like, me and Roman, that's the money match. So then it didn't happen. So then now you're supposedly back. So then the first thought in my head was, he's going to fuck Roman. That's how Solo's going to win. And that didn't happen. So, and then he stared at each other. So it's like the Rock stared at him. He was like, I'm going to add tension. I'm going to stare at you.
So it could be a ploy.
I feel like they plant the seeds, but God knows if it's actually going to happen. And if it does happen, when? Because if they're doing reshoots like supposedly they're doing, The Rock ain't going to be around right now anyway.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of last minute rewrites too. I've been noticing just rewrites at the last second.
Jacob and Roman WrestleMania. Let's go.
You know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you can have a lot of different things, bro. I mean, like that would work. I mean, that would totally work. I think Jacob taking over the tribal chief and going after Solo can push him Solo even farther. Push both of them farther. That'd be a really good matchup and compelling. There's so many different ways that you can go that I'm very curious to see how it goes, but I don't know if Roman Solo at WrestleMania or anything like close to that, like again, Rock Solo or Rock Roman. I don't even think that.
I really don't know where they're going. I don't think they're going to go Roman Cody again. I'll tell you that. So.
No, definitely.
But like, let's be honest, that he got his tribal chiefdom back, and you know they would love to say the first time ever this main evented WrestleMania 3 years in a row. They would love to say that again for Roman Cody. So
well, I mean, thing I can think of is this. It's gonna be this is gonna be some left field shit. It just popped in my head. Unless somehow CM Punk wins the title, like
that's what they want.
No, listen. He keeps talking about gold. So then the favor he's gonna ask him is like, I want Roman. And that's the match of WrestleMania. Roman, CM Punk title.
I was thinking Roman's CM Punk for title, but I was thinking World Heavyweight title with Punk going as champion and Roman having to go for the second.
No, that's what I'm saying Punk going as champion.
Who should be taking?
Others.
Yeah.
I just don't listen. Know. You put it on Punk and have Punk come in as the champion, and then have Roman win either the Elimination Chamber or the Rumble.
Okay, so what you're trying to tell me
is... And think about sentiment, bro. WrestleMania. Paul Heyman helps CM Punk.
Custody of Paul Heyman. And
I'm just saying, Paul Heyman helps CM Punk.
Yeah, and that could be, and that's Roman losing twice at WrestleMania. He hasn't done that in a while. And piss him off, and he'd be like, okay, well, now I gotta do some crazy shit. I don't know.
Gunther does sound decent, but like, what was the whole point of doing this whole CM Punk and Seth thing if you're not going to do it a couple times? You think it was a one and done thing? Like this? No. I don't think it's a one and done thing. So you're going to keep it running for how long?
Punk's the one putting it in the air. Like, I know that it doesn't mean just because he's putting it in the air that's what's going to happen. But he's like, I'm worried about gold.
WrestleMania. Oh yeah, but the reports that I've been reading too is that wrestling fans and the people behind stage, like people behind the scenes, want to see gold on CM Punk as well this year. So
it's
money, don't know real wrestling.
No matter if you like him or not, he's money, bro.
He is. No, I'm saying I'm not. Yeah. So I mean, and somehow he's winning me over. He has been doing a lot of great. I mean, like,
bro, that promo with him and Seth, that shit was great. People don't give enough credit to that promo him and Seth did, bro.
Yeah,
he killed Seth, bro.
Yeah, it went hard. I don't know about that.
It made Seth look really like panicky though, where he's it seems like Seth's rushing into this without thinking. It's like, damn,
this is one of those perfect CM Punk promos where it's like they have notes and they just went off the fly.
Yeah, they just like
went off
making
cuff,
fun of each other.
and I don't think Seth Rollins was expecting some of the shit he said.
He did say some shit.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure he didn't expect to break up this man.
Nah, that was tough, bro. Seth was fine. But I agree. But that's exactly what we want to do. We want to argue because this is how good it was. And this is what I'm saying. Between those two, I think they're so good still. I just don't know. Like, I just don't see how we get from there to Punk Gunther to Punk getting the gold all the way. Like, that seems like a lot to do.
No,
with
I'm saying that's probably not even going to happen. I think Punk's putting it out there, and somehow, some way, Seth is going to fuck him later.
Yeah, somehow. Yeah,
it's going to be the same thing with, like, remember when, I'm not comparing this to, like, what I'm about to say, but remember HBK and Undertaker?
Yeah.
HBK screwed the Undertaker to get another match in there, and they're like, I can see it happening. And Seth screws him, and then it pisses off Punk. Like, okay, we're gonna have to have another match.
Now, what if they make it a triple threat at Mania?
I don't need a triple threat.
Seth and Roman.
I feel like they do so many triple threats, bro. I don't need a triple threat.
Nah.
Wait, hold on. That's a question. Really, Danny? You don't like triple threats? Why not?
No, bro. It's like it's so overused.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
I'm gonna be honest because because to be honest with you, it's an easy cop out.
Okay.
That someone gets screwed. No, I'd rather have one-on-one. Give me a story, bro.
The past 3 tournaments WWE has done has all been triple threats because they don't want to pin the guy that's either going to go to the finals or the guy that like should be in the tournament but isn't gonna win it. So like they've been spamming the triple threat. I agree with that a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
I'm tired of seeing them too.
Yeah, it's not that I don't like it. It's just they didn't do it overused.
And like those 3, I just don't know if it'll work out in the ring. Like I just don't, it definitely doesn't add up to me either. But I mean, it's not a terrible idea, but I just don't think it'll work out. I don't think that's the way to go.
I don't think the story be there. Last thing on, I just think the story be there because
I mean maybe go ahead. Listen.
I was gonna say because you got Seth, he hates him. They're beefing right now, and he has a beef with Roman. They didn't really reconcile, but they really didn't put their hands on each other for a while to like get that last. This is the last time we're gonna do it. We're gonna squash it.
No, I got you. No,
and then Seth and Roman
I get what
you're
saying, but I don't think all 3 stories have to collide at once.
At one time, right? We can ride this out a little bit.
I don't want Seth Roman not a singles match since they haven't had one since Royal Rumble 2022. If I'm gonna see them fight again, Seth Roman could be a WrestleMania main event for me because that's like a bunch of stories coming together.
Yes.
I don't want them to lock up in a triple threat before that though, because it's been so long since they've actually had a match.
Touche. Okay.
Yep, I definitely agree. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's talk about Rhea now. Rhea back on top. Rhea Ripley pulls it out. So passes off to RJ. We'll let RJ take us off here. RJ,
bro took off his glass. Put them dead glasses
because I know my man was happy. So I'm gonna pass it off to RJ. Mommy back on top. Where does Mommy go from here, RJ? What do you think? Who's the next person to challenge Mommy? What is the next contender looking like? Speak to me.
I don't care as long as it is not Liv Morgan.
So you ready to close that chapter down? We done with that chapter, I think. I think this closed it. Yeah.
I am like so excited for them to move on that I'm a Liv Morgan fan again because I don't have to see her wrestle Rhea Ripley again. That is fun. I realized I've done some soul searching. It's not that I didn't like Liv Morgan. It's that I didn't like that Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley have been doing this for what feels like 2 years.
That's true.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah.
Some breaks in there probably would have done this story so much better. Maybe I would have had a more positive outlook on her title reign as a whole, but it was just placeholder, but Rhea was still the opponent. Placeholder, but Rhea was still the opponent. The opponent. Yeah. And then she had a good match with Io Sky. It wasn't anything crazy. But she could have been doing that more often, and I probably would have felt less cluttered with the Liv Morgan title run. Because you know what? Now, when Rhea loses this, I'm okay with Liv Morgan challenging for it again. But I don't want them to do that for the sole intention of bringing Rhea back in.
Yep.
So, with that being said, give me Io Rhea at WrestleMania. That's all I want.
How long would you want to wait before Liv could challenge back for title?
Oof.
I guess it depends on when you have Rhea losing, because odds are she's beating whoever's at WrestleMania, whether it's Io or.
So you think we're getting like a year-long reign from Rhea?
Interesting question.
I don't think they thought that far ahead.
I don't know.
I thought I was gonna be the only one.
They probably haven't thought that far.
Don't get me wrong. I love Rhea, but
they'd have to do some NXT call-ups for opponents.
Yeah, something, bro.
Like,
they need a shake up.
Yeah, they need a shake up.
Hold on, a shake up already?
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. Because you just asked the question like, where's Liv go from here? Real? And you want her to go back for gold? Like I don't know. I would see Liv like even going to like a US belt or something. Like I don't see her going back for gold, bro. I don't.
Rhea is better off on SmackDown.
Ooh.
Dude.
With the females there, she's better off on SmackDown.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for Charlotte to come back too.
I'm just saying she's better. Not even Charlotte, but I'm just saying she's just better off. They have way more talent there.
Yeah,
bro. You know, Rhea's been asking for her and Bianca. That's the match people been wanted to see. It's Bianca and Rhea.
I've been asking for Rhea Bianca, please.
Yeah, that's a match that people been waiting for.
Yeah, sign me up for that shit. All day.
Rhea Nia.
Rhea Nia would be nice. Yep, Rhea Nia would be nice.
Yeah, look, Rhea can hang with anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
She got the strength to fucking manhandle Nia.
Yeah.
Her and Piper.
Tiffany and Rhea before, they're both champions now, but Tiffy Rhea would have gone nuclear in that stadium. That would have been great. I would have loved to watch that one.
Yes, I definitely agree. So now that Liv lost her belt and it passes off to either Dirty Dan or Blackjack, whoever one takes off, you know, with Liv losing her belt to Rhea, where does it set up Judgment Day as a whole? Do you see Dom, Finn, like, talk to me, Dirty Dan. Seems like you got your hand up. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Doc. Go ahead.
Dom and Finn's going to happen. How, I don't know.
I got you.
I just have this wicked ass feeling it's gonna be Finn and Liv, and then Dom's the one's gonna get fucked.
Ooh, you lost.
I really believe so.
I agree. Because of what he did and try to get Rhea back inside the ring, it's gonna cost him. And then she got the low blow.
I don't even know that. I don't even know it's good because of that. I feel like Finn's been sneaky in the. They showed them walking together, and then like he was talking to Liv, and then he turns to JD and he goes,
"Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
There's so much shit going on. They throwing little seeds. Look, bro, I don't care if they may turn Dom face. I don't care if they have him be heel and he screws over Finn somehow, some way. Dom needs to take over the fucking
Judgment. Yeah, he does. Or get the fuck away.
It's time to put some. It's time to put some shit on Dom. To show his talent. If you're not going to give him a fucking title, then let him be the leader of the damn group and let him see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with you, Danny, all the way up on how this shit's going to happen. Finn and Dom are going to split. You know, this was going to happen next week, Monday. I'm going to book it right now. Big Paul, listen to me because I got the story.
I'm writing this down.
So, you know, next week, Monday, they're going to be in the Judgment Day Clubhouse. They're going to be talking. Liv's going to be upset. Dom's going to be somewhat consoling her. And then Finn's going to be like, hey, you listen to Finn, you will never lost your strap. I'm telling you. And that's going to set it up right there. Dom's going to be like, hey, man, you don't need to talk like that because last time we listened to you, some shit went left and we lost our straps. And then they're going to start beefing there. Right there. Boom. Book it.
I feel like
we can cut all that.
Yeah, we can cut all of that. Yeah, I feel like I feel like
I hope he doesn't say it like that. Jesus,
I feel like Dom doing what he did, as simple as it may be. You said it's not gonna be a big deal, but I think it will be because he went up inside that ring and tried to hug her in front of all them people. We're not gonna sit here and act like Liv didn't see that, and she's just gonna be like, "Oh, that's not nothing." That's gonna turn to something, and they're gonna wind up splitting those two up for some reason, and it could be played off of that. Let me put it that way.
The only reason I said no is because then the camera angle shows they all walked off together.
Yeah.
Dom and Liv were like over the shoulder walking off into the crowd. They showed it.
Some badass acting, if you ask me. Then, but
I'm just saying. I mean, you could be right. I'm just saying if that winds up happening, they never show. They should never show that camera angle.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, regardless, it's bad acting. I mean, like she saw what the fuck happened. I mean,
easy out is a Rumble elimination. Have Dom and Finn work together, and then Dom flips Finn out, and then
Yeah.
Dom.
let's look. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's simple.
Yeah.
Can I don't want to stay on this topic too long. No, we're trying to get to the next topic.
You're good. Yeah.
I was kind of pissed off they did this segment to begin with anyway. If you're doing this better set up Dom versus Rhea match like they wanted.
I said the same thing.
I'm being real because, bro, I am so sick and tired of what they do with Dom, bro, with his up and down shit. I understand that they do this like he's like this snaily heel that, you know, he could be they'll give him a win here and there, but he's like, bro, enough already.
Yeah.
Like, you had him win against Damian Priest. Now you got him getting kicked in the nuts
and then getting
manhandled by Rhea Ripley, which, no offense.
No.
She's not a normal woman.
No.
But
no, she's not doing that, bro.
You make him look bad when you do that.
Yeah.
Why are we keep going down this road? Push the kid already, man. Stop treating him like a child and push him. Give him something to do.
Before I go to our next convo, I wrote this down as a question. Dom, is it better for him to lead the Judgment Day or just be by himself?
Bro, dead ass. I kind of think you give him an Eddie push. You take him out of the Judgment Day, give him an Eddie push away from everything.
Yeah.
I think that'd be better off for him. But then if they
Won't
don't,
be the first title he'll get.
Hold on.
I see.
It's
just that easy. I mean, like,
I see. Yeah.
Because if you're not gonna do that, then I guess keep him in the Judgment Day. Let him be their fearless leader, but he's actually kind of like
little catty,
still kind of fearful. Yeah. I mean, I would just separate them, have them do whatever breakup angle they want, and then just have him just go be a dick to everybody in the back room.
Yeah.
And then just have him win. Even give him the pulling in the chair, hitting the floor, and throwing it. Because it'll piss some people off, but it's gonna make new fans love it because they've never seen that shit before.
Yeah.
No, the facial expression he gave, let him be a douche.
Yeah, he can do it.
When they said when New Day was fucking with him, and he said you got that Tom Selleck mustache.
Yeah.
Did you see the face he made like a douchebag? Is like Tom Selleck wishes.
Yeah.
Just let him be a douche, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, the smile he'd have after rolling up Braun Breaker and holding onto the ropes to secure the win, and then him scurrying up the ramp holding the belts, dude. And it's perfect because he can laugh. He won. He did win.
Yep.
Was it scummy? Yeah, but he did it.
He did it.
Like,
no
scumbag.
Yeah.
No, I definitely agree. We need a bigger Dom push. Us at TTR have always said that. We're gonna keep saying that. Let's talk about some of our last two topics here. We talking about Penta and Gable. I mean, this one was pretty smacked in your damn face. Like, oh, let me fly to Luchador. Yeah, let me call somebody. Yeah, come on, bro.
Bamboozled us with that too because I was supposed to be on last night. Wasn't on last night.
They got kicked for a. You know what? Actually, maybe it was a good thing he got pushed to next week because we would have never gotten to watch Hulk Hogan get booed out the building if he did that.
Maybe.
You know,
maybe I am not going to comment like I want to comment on that.
Listen, that and all jokes aside,
blessings.
those two last night would have indeed gotten overshadowed. You can say whatever you want. I don't give a fuck, Meech, what you're talking about. I know you was talking about it earlier. Them two would have got overshadowed because Chad Gable and shout out to Penta, cool, amazing. Nobody in that audience would have known who Penta was. And people would be like, what the fuck is Chad Gable, bro? Again, last night was for the casuals. So I'm glad that they pushed it back to where wrestling fans can enjoy the wrestling because of the two wrestlers.
And no offense, that beginning match and that end match would have overshadowed
all of it, bro. It just would have like nobody like who is Penta? Like, why did this guy with this black and white just come out, bro? I don't even know.
I think Penta's more known than you think.
Maybe.
I really think. With Lucha Underground and everything else, people know who he is.
But I'm saying we in LA. You had the Rock and Hogan out there because against the casuals, bro. I know what last night was for, so you just don't bring out these people again. Chad Gable, not even like, bro, like. I like Chad Gable, but he's not respected the way he should, and most people don't know him. Your casual fan don't know Chad Gable, bro. So it's smarter to push it back. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it. I actually think it was more respectful.
maybe that's why, like, as mad as I was, maybe that's why the women's match was also pushed to next week.
Yeah.
Because with all the shit that happened last night.
To me, it's more respectful. It's like, we got a lot going on, and like, we want y'all to get y'all shine. Like, there's no reason for Penta to come do this, and like, you're just forgotten about. Like, you know, I mean, I guess if he did a great enough job and popped off, like, everybody would have remembered, maybe. But it's hard to compete against The Rock and Hogan. Even booed Hogan, again, it's just getting to the headlines, bro. They're not gonna be talking about Penta coming to WWE. They're just not.
Before we get to the last topic, right?
Yeah.
I got to give a critique here, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Do you think?
Okay. WWE, please stop doing this shit. You do it every time to make a show big. You start bringing out some of these old wrestlers.
Yeah.
First of all, I love Undertaker. There was no reason for him to ride on a motorcycle because right after Rhea Ripley won the match.
Yeah,
I don't understand that.
It was a little weird.
Then on top of that, you know the history of Hogan. I understand that you're trying to make money, so you're promoting his beer because that's what you.
They partnered.
You're partnered. Yeah. Okay, but you're telling me you didn't want to pay Stone Cold Steve Austin, but you brought out Hulk Hogan to get booed by everybody.
Literally.
The decisions you guys make are fucking unbelievable.
I'm just gonna say fuck Hogan and buy Wheatley vodka. Okay, shout out to Wheatley. I don't know if they racist or not, but you know, this was signed by Braun Strowman. But anyway, you know, that's another partnership that they got.
You don't want to bring a guy that's because he says something about CT, but you'll bring a guy that's racist. What kind of backward shit is this, bro?
Well, I mean, Undertaker also. Yeah, I also.
And Undertaker has his little history theories.
Undertaker also said CT isn't real, so
I'm not saying
he popped out. So,
but I just feel like that's the only reason. Either you don't want to pay him, or it's because he just said something about CT. But you're gonna have someone that said the N-word. Hey,
all I know is that, to touch on that really quick, you know, the Undertaker popping out definitely didn't make any sense. I would say him being there was wonderful, though. I just think it could have been done in a better situation. Like, turn the lights off. Like, it was a pop. Like, again, you got what you wanted. I think that's what we're missing. Not that we're missing, but like, it did though. It did. Not for the wrestling.
I didn't.
Oh yeah. Not again. Not
I needed
for the wrestling
break,
fan.
goddammit, okay?
Not for the wrestling fan who, you know, again, cares and has morals and respects wrestlers. They're like, no, Rhea deserved that moment. Let her walk out. Blah blah. But they're writing this in for casual and saying, yo, Undertaker coming in surprising at this time. Psh, watch what happens. And it got the reaction it wanted. I was at home. Like, I wasn't like, oh, poor Rhea. I was like, Undertaker's here. Like, it's Undertaker, bro. So like, I get it. I get what you're saying, but it was Raw on Netflix, bro. It was a fucking spectacle, man. Like, it's a Raw spectacle, bro. It's a spectacle.
But I definitely agree, though, that next week is going to be for the wrestling fans, and that should be the first show.
Yeah.
That the first show there that's really going to be.
That's the real
Raw.
first show where it's like, okay, we are comfortable. Like, we're in the biggest stadium, the newest, coolest stadium. Like, this is all about technology. We have drones. We have refs with fucking things on their head. It was a spectacle, bro. This was not a wrestling event. This was WWE, which is worldwide entertainment. It was entertaining last night. That's all they wanted to get across. But regardless, there was a lot of good that came out of it because we spent the whole entire episode talking about it and a lot of bright futures to come out of it. The last thing I did want to talk about, we kind of touched on it a little bit. You know, we're getting all these ideas thrown left and right. So I guess we'll just touch on it. But you know, Cena and Cody has been talked about, and Cena said he's going for gold. He's not going to win it, blah, blah, but like, he said he's entering the Royal Rumble. There's a lot of mixed signals here. If it was Cena Cody, could you buy into this? No, right?
Cody will have to turn heel. Cody will have to turn heel.
Yeah. Well, not even.
No, because that doesn't help the situation. Because that doesn't make it seem like Cena's gonna win at all. It would just be a waste.
Facts.
But we can also get a Super Cena for that moment right there. Really, like from the Rumble
it's not
to.
Selling it. It's hard to sell Cena Cody, bro. It really is. I don't really get it. I hope they pencil that out.
To be honest with you, here's why it's hard to sell Cena Cody. Usually, if they do something like that, it's like to pass the torch.
Yeah.
Right.
And with all due respect, no torch needs passed because Cody is the face. That's
I
it.
agree. Okay.
Already,
All right.
yeah.
I thought I was tripping
there's
when
no
I was
torch
thinking
that needs
this.
passed.
I thought I was tripping when I was thinking this. I thought I was. So then I said we had conversations via text here, me and Michi Black, and even us at TTR, and we mentioned a couple people. So if it's not gonna be Cena Cody, who would Cena face? So Logan Paul has been thrown around. Everybody hates that idea. I think that's a decent idea, but then I also was thinking, well, Logan Paul will lose, and that doesn't really make much sense either. So then, why would you do that? But that's the other person that's been mentioned a lot is Cena Logan, and I don't know if we really want that. Can we do Cena Braun Breaker?
Bronson Reed. Braun Breaker's not a bad pick.
Reed isn't going to be back till after Mania. He already
Yeah.
posted. It's not just a fracture. It's like
Oh,
something.
yeah.
He had a severe injury. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Just
Oh yeah, big
Okay,
time
so
injury.
are we talking about like Cena's final match? Like,
Yeah, man.
Final Mania match?
Yeah.
man. I mean,
Braun
you could
Breaker's
do
not good.
Breaker.
Yeah, Braun Breaker's
sir.
not good. I like that.
He's the IC title. You do.
You can
I'm
do
just gonna
Mello.
say, I know we talked about you could do
We're not
Mello.
doing-
I don't
no, my.
I don't know why they
Mello.
would do Mello, but he did tweet out about it. But I don't.
You
see
could
that
do
being a
LA
thing, but
Knight
you could
over
do-
Mello. There's no way you're
You
doing
could-
Mello.
Definitely do LA Knight.
LA
Put
and
the US title
Braun.
back on him too and do it that way.
LA and Braun way over Mello, bro. There's no way. There's no way. Listen, there's no way you're telling me
I
Mello
just
over
saw-
Logan. This is what I was arguing with you before. You can't tell me
Listen.
Logan over. You can't sell it in my brain. Like, it doesn't even make any sense, bro. Like, Logan seems to, like, I know we hate him. I get it. I fucking get it. I'm not saying that you do, but I get it. I get it. But just looking at what he's accomplished and what he can do compared, I'm not dissing Mello. He's just not there yet. And he hasn't accomplished. There's no way in my brain you're telling me Mello can beat Cena. And if Cena beats Mello, I don't know if it gives him, what push does that give him?
To the world strap.
No,
Oh,
stop.
my
Boy.
God.
Oh, wow.
Bro,
Relax.
bro.
That,
So,
I would. I like.
so
Mello
what you're
that
basically
Boston
saying
thing.
is Mello's gonna be your new Ricochet here.
Yo,
Relax,
please,
my boy.
that's what I'm
like-
saying.
Don't you dare talk about Carmelo Hayes like that. How?
Well, I'm just saying because you see, every time with Ricochet, he's gonna win the world title. Watch.
I said 6 months. Give us 6 months.
Bro.
I'll eat
Listen.
my hat.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
No, but
I'm
as
not-
far as
yeah, go ahead.
Cena,
Yeah, go
look,
ahead.
bro,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be
I was
honest
about
with
to
you.
wrap it
I
up.
don't
Go ahead.
even think. I'm gonna be real. If it's Mania, I don't even think. Fuck giving back. Fuck this whole. No, I'll be real.
I
This
said
is
this
a-
a couple
this
days
is-
ago.
this
John
is a-
Cena should win his last match. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, this is a farewell tour. This is
Hey.
Mania.
That's all I'm saying.
Fuck giving back. It should be somebody that should be one of his better rivals,
And he
whoever the
wins.
fuck that may be. Okay. Unfortunately, I was gonna say either Randy Orton,
Mm.
because that's one of his, or CM Punk. But if CM Punk's champ,
Yeah,
I don't
they
want to see that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
nah.
But if CM Punk winds up not being champ, then fuck it. It should be CM Punk also.
I would agree. And I would take those over Mello and even Logan and all the other people that we said. Honestly, I'll take that. And this is what me and Meech got into a spat about. 'Cause I was telling Meech, I don't think John Cena is going to lose his last match, depending on who he's facing. And he's like telling me,
Whoa.
well, in wrestling, it has to be this way. But this is not your typical
Mania.
wrestler.
But Mania, is Mania going to be his actual final match?
Yes, I
No.
think so. No.
No.
No, I'm
Oh.
just trying to say.
Final Mania,
Yes,
he's got all
like the whole
25.
year from
That's what I'm trying to
yesterday
say.
until the end of the year.
But that's
That's what I'm trying to say. So
but
Mania is
maybe
not
it's
going to
the
be his final
biggest
match.
thing. Like, why would you? I don't know.
So
Leaving it in
that's what I'm
December doesn't make
saying.
sense to me.
That's what
but
I'm
okay.
saying. Depending on who it is, he should definitely win his final match at Mania.
Okay, I hear you.
Now, whatever his final match is
Okay.
in WWE, okay,
Well,
that's when you do
yeah,
the
that's
when you
rough.
do the give back.
Okay.
Yeah.
But as far as Mania, he's earned
He
his
should
right
win. Yeah.
to win his final match.
That's
at
what I
Mania.
was saying. That's what I was saying.
Now, if
That's
we're going
what
to
I
do
said.
that, I'm gonna ask this question: do you think he should win every pay-per-view match that he has?
No.
Like he could
Depends
lose
on-
in between.
No, yeah, you gotta lose in between. You gotta sell some type of, even if it's a mini story. Give me something. That's why, like,
No,
an
that's what I'm
old
saying.
rival
Like
would
he
make
could
sense.
lose.
I'm
Like,
about
for,
to say-
like right now we got Royal Rumble coming up.
Yeah.
Let's say he wins the Royal Rumble. In between the Royal Rumble and the Elimination Chamber, he loses his in between matches.
Yeah.
And let's say he has a match at Elimination Chamber for whatever reason. he wins that, would you be cool with him being on like a schedule like that?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I'm saying it should be on and off. He shouldn't be dominating shit, or he shouldn't be losing a lot either.
I'm not feeling the whole he wins the Royal Rumble period.
Me either.
I don't think he should win it.
He should not do that.
No.
But here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know for nostalgia's sake, people want to see Super Cena, but my man just told you how many days it's been since he won. You cannot go that many days and then all of a sudden, you know what? I am going to go undefeated.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
There's got to. He's just letting people know. The whole reason he said that whole how many days has been since he's won is because he wants people to feel bad for him. He's doing what he's supposed to do. I'm washed. I don't have it in me no more, guys.
Well, that and he lowered the expectations, I think, too. I don't think, like, you know, it depends. Like, just say, bro, like, we not about to be unrealistic with this shit neither. Like, you know, like, we got to respect wrestling and continue and do this the right way. I think that's what I got from it.
That's what I think also. I told you, John Cena is about giving back to the business.
Yeah, the right way. Yeah.
For him to know how many days it's been since he won,
yeah, it's crazy.
It's because he's allowed it.
He's been paying attention. I was gonna say, hold on, what if he really planned this shit from like 2-3 years ago? He said, you know what? This is it. I'm gonna lose all the time. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna lose until it's my final year. That'd be some shit.
I don't think it was planned. I think what it is that he knew he would be a hypocrite because he said the same shit about Rock when he was a part-timer.
Yeah.
So he knew he wasn't going to be like The Rock. He's like, I'll show up because you guys want me to show up, but I'm not going to show up talent when I'm not around. So I'm not going to come in like The Rock, beat somebody after I haven't been around for years or months or whatever. You know what I mean?
You just say that, but we saw what he said to Austin Theory before that match. And that's not up.
But see,
he was just right.
No, but listen, I think that's because Austin Theory wasn't ready for the spotlight. See, John Cena has no problem trying to test you to see what you go to do on the mic. This is the reason why Roman Reigns is the way he is. John Cena tested his ass. Let's just be real. John Cena took him to the woodshed, bro.
He did.
John Cena would test you. Austin Theory just buckled up like a pussy. It hasn't been the same since.
True.
Now look at him doing shows with fucking Grayson Waller. Look at him.
Look at him not at NXT. Said that
but hold on, I got one question.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people on Twitter was making like a lot of fuss about this. And all of us talked about wrestling for the past 2 days, and no one said anything. So how does everyone feel about the ring?
I think it's ugly. That shit looks so good. I don't know. Maybe I just love the sport too much. But
maybe it's because I've seen too many boxing. I'm used to seeing like ads and the
to me, I'll be honest, like I didn't even think about it, bro. The fact that you just mentioned it, it just came to my head.
Like, that's fine.
I noticed
I'm giving my answer, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
My
I don't have an answer.
Because my thing was, I'm like,
I didn't care.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The first thought I had, I was like, damn, Fortnite's big, bro. They and then fucking I'm like, yo, Fortnite is
yo, you wanna be honest? Bro. Like my first thought was like, yo, I like the black ring. That shit's dope.
Yeah.
But
I do like the black ring.
I didn't I didn't care. Like I'm so like Danny said, I like watching a lot of boxing, watching a lot of UFC.
That's just normal.
That is so normal. Like again, like I can't even give you like my thoughts on it because I don't care. I thought it was fine.
And
like,
ladies and gentlemen, you got to remember, TKO. Hello, UFC. It's gonna be.
They're gonna make their money, bro. I'm surprised Prime wasn't smack dab in the middle of that damn ring.
Oh,
it was
I was shocked.
There goes that.
I was shocked it wasn't a Prime like hydration station.
I would not be shocked if they changed it every single week. I mean, if I was WWE, I'll cycle through and just I'll sell you on a week-to-week basis. If I'm Dems, like, bro, y'all get a week-to-week.
As long as I don't see Hogan's beer on the mat, I'm good, bro.
Well, they're partnered. Hey, if you ask me. Just get you some Wheatley. That's it. Some Wheatley vodka. Get you some Wheatley. Shout out to Wheatley. Hey, but no matter what John Cena does for his last WrestleMania match or his last match period, I think it's going to be great. The farewell tour is starting this year, and we have a lot more to get into this year. So I look forward into getting into the rest of the year with you guys and all this wrestling and
So.
It's probably the first time. No, it's not probably. It is the first time in a long time I'm starting wrestling from the very beginning of the year, and I'm understanding what's going on. So yeah. We got a nice bright year in front of us, TTR fam. We have a couple new ideas. We did the good, the bad, the ugly. We also want to start introducing something that we used to do called This or That. This was done on a different show, but we'll start to introduce it here. So we're gonna be doing some game shows kind of within our podcast. We'll be having some interviews this year. Hopefully, we got a couple ideas and a couple people that we are looking at, a couple wrestlers that we're looking at. So yeah, stay tuned, TTR family. If you're new here, please drop a sub, a like, all of that stuff. If you are already a part of TTR family, we want to thank you again and Happy New Year, and let's get the rest of the year popping. TTR fam, look, let us know in the comments, how did y'all feel about Raw on Netflix? Was it amazing? Was it decent? Was it mid? Talk about wrestling. Tell us how you feel about wrestling right now in 2025 in January, and let's compare it to the end of the year when we get there. Till next
let's
time.
Let's talk about RJ's belt too. Talk
RJ's
about RJ's belt. Talk about RJ's belt in the comment. Show that belt. Show it.
Yeah, show that. Yeah.